So for this video, guys, we're going to look at PA comeback and the play PA zone shot to where we're doing a 1-2 combination in order to kind of have a nice little 1-2 punch. So let's look at the comeback. That's what's going to set it up. And what we're going to do with this, we're going to block our running back. We're going to put the B on a streak, A on an out, and then what I like to do is I like to put this Y on a smart routed in. So it's going to look like this originally. Then we're going to take this X and motion him to the right and hike it at the right hash mark, okay? So what you're going to see here is that you're going to have a high-low between the A and the X. So when you do this, you're going to hike the ball right when he passes this player, and you're going to see that the A is going to be your first read, the X is going to be your second read, okay? That's the way it's going to look. Now, let me show you here what we're doing here on Cloud Flats. And what you're going to see is that the A is going to be the guy that you're really looking for. And you're going to see that you're going to have that ability to hit him because the X is going to be open. Is the A open? Yeah, let's hit him right away. And you're going to get yourself that 5 yards. Now, what I'm finding is that I can get this off once or twice, right? Once, if I've done this a couple more times, the user is going to cover the player to the outside, okay? That's when I want to go into the play that I'm looking at when it comes to the PA zone shot. Did I put that in there? No, I didn't. Let me go ahead and look at PA zone shot, right? Now, with PA zone shot, what we do here is we go ahead and we see that once we get them to commit to the right side, then we're going to be able to make sure that we hit a player in the middle. And I talked about this route earlier in the book where this route here, this Y route, does a really good job. So we're going to make this look the same. Blocked RB, A on the out. We don't have to change the B route. He's already in a good route. What I like to do is smart route the X route because it's going to be a little bit shorter. I'm going to motion him to the right. And what you're going to see here is that if they go and commit themselves to covering the X, right? He's the one that's coming across. We're going to make them burn by this Y receiver. So it's going to look exactly the same way. X is going to, oh, I remember this play. They're going to go ahead and sell out, and we're going to be able to throw it to that player, right? It's one of those plays that you want to do in conjunction with each other because the next time you want to go to the PA boot play, you're going to want them to basically hesitate. That's really all you want to do. If you can make them hesitate because it's all going to look the same, then you're going to give that opportunity to get this play a lot more often, right? So here you go. If they're hesitating on the X, then you're going to be able to hit this right away and get yourself some good yards. If they have to sell out, that's when you go back to this play and you do it the exact same way. And it's just about the scheming part of it, right? This works against cover 2 as well. We already talked about that Y receiver getting underneath the cover 2. You can see here, all we're doing is waiting for that player to hit that spot, and you're going to be able to get some really good yards on it, right? So I'll show you against cover 2 real quick about with both setups here. So here is your first setup with the PA boot comeback. You should expect the X to get open because what you're going to do here is you're going to get this X receiver to get that cloud flat to back up. And you can see here, that's just a simple throw. Get yourself those 4 or 5 yards. And that's why when you do these type of setups, you're really going to have to be okay of inching the ball down the field if they're playing in, their cloud flats. We have other plays, to get more yardage, but if they're not giving it to you, you got to take what they give you, right? So then against cover 2 here, if you're looking at it against the post shot play, where you're going to kind of make it to where it's the same type look, you're going to notice that guy's going to get underneath that deep middle blue, and you're going to say, okay, they're going to break to the right, and now I'm throwing it underneath that player, and we're going to get some good success. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch. Use them together in order to make sure that you've got the ability to scheme and give your opponent something to think about mid-play.